Welcome to Deja Breela Presents. Now, for those of you that have never seen the show, I like to touch base on beneficial topics with beneficial people who can help make your life a difference. Now, my guest today is an all-around entrepreneur. She's an actress, businesswoman, and she goes by the name of Shawna B. So let's meet her today and see what inspired her entrepreneur journey and how she got to where she is today. So Shawna, nice to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you so much for coming on. As I know, as I was telling you, I heard so many good things about you, and after checking out your page, I'm like, okay, she's definitely doing some things to make it move. So
thank you.
Yeah, so thanks for definitely coming through. Okay, now Shawna, you are a full-on entrepreneur. You're doing a ton of things. You're an actress, a businesswoman, and you're also into real estate. So tell us where you're originally from and how your journey began first in the entertainment industry.
So I am originally born and raised in Denver, Colorado, and I've been. Nobody expects that.
I never would have guessed that. Wow. Okay.
I am born and raised, and I've been in LA just about 7 years. Mm-hmm. My journey began in the entertainment industry. I went to school to do PR, and I don't do anything with that. So my degree is it's useful, but not. Yeah. So anyways, I got an opportunity to work for VH1 when I was in college. CU, so I went to Boulder, yeah.
Oh, wow, okay, full on Colorado. Girl.
Yes, full on,
wow.
from the core of me. I love Colorado.
Nice.
But I got an opportunity to work for VH1, and they were like, you want to move to California? And I was like, actually I do, because I want to be a producer. That was like my end goal. I've always wanted to be. If I could name anybody that I've ever wanted to be like, I would say Issa Rae. Like Issa Rae is all around. She's a writer, director, producer. And I was like, that is me. Like, that's what I want to do. So anyways, long story short, I got an opportunity to work for VH1, and I came here, and I've done some great things. I started in the wardrobe department, and I worked my way up to doing producing. And right around the time when Me Too kind of happened, I had to step away from it because I had a Me Too scenario. And I was like, you know what, let me reevaluate what it is that I want, because I'm a girl from a small town and I came to this big world of Hollywood.
Now, did that happen in Denver or did that happen
It happened here in California, yeah. Wow. Definitely had my Me Too moment working on sets, like, you know, as being.
I'm sorry that happened.
No, I mean, I'm not. It taught me a lot, and it will help another woman get through the same thing.
Right.
And anyway, so I started my career in real estate because I've never in life wanted to work for anybody. And I was like, what else can I do? Like, this is why I moved to California, but if I have to step away from it for a little bit, what else can I do? And so I got my real estate license here. And all of those clients from the entertainment industry then became my real estate clients. And that's how it started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. That's amazing. So you also are the founder of a wellness brand, Peace and Love Protein. So tell us, what was your motivation behind it? And also, how would you say it benefits others?
So I started Peace, Love, and Protein. My daughter she runs track. She's an athlete. And it started because I'm very health conscious. And so I don't drink milk. I don't do any of that. And I was trying to find a protein for her that didn't have a whey product in it. And I was like, what can I...
So whey is not good protein?
Whey is not, actually, especially not for Black females, for sure, because it bloats us. So yeah, our bodies actually can't break it down well. And so her being a young female runner, I was like, I don't want to give her this. It's not good for her. But she also needed fuel for her muscles.
Right.
So that's when I started the journey of Peace, Love, and Protein, because it's a vegan-based protein, so it's made out of peas and brown rice.
Oh, so it's pea-based protein.
It's pea-based, exactly.
So with that one, you don't have to worry about any bloating or anything?
No, your body completely breaks down everything. It has all of the amino acids that you need, all of your natural vitamins. It has everything that's needed, and so that's where Peace, Love, and Protein came.
Nice, and it still gives the benefits of making you feel full at the same time, like a meal replacement?
So I wouldn't use it as a meal replacement, but it's more of a nutrient replacement. We'll say that, because it doesn't carry enough calories and fat in it for it to be a meal replacement.
Yeah.
But it's like a meal best friend.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank
on that.
you.
That's huge.
Thank you.
Nice. So what is the price point of your protein, and also where can everybody find it who aren't familiar with it?
So for a 30-day supply of Peace, Love, and Protein, and it comes in vanilla and chocolate, it's $64. And I used to have it on the website, but I'm in the middle of opening a med spa in Houston, so I'm gonna just carry all of my products there where you'll be able to get them.
We'll talk about that too. We'll touch base on that too. But as of now, you said we can find it on your website.
Yes, peaceloveandprotein.com.
Nice. Okay. So, well, yeah, I'll definitely attach all her information at the bottom of the screen so you guys could get access to that. But that's amazing. Again, congratulations. Now, do you plan on putting it actually in stores, or are you going to keep it on your website?
No, I don't think that I'm going to go retail by. Look, I don't know what God has planned in the future for me, so I'm not going to say no, but that was never my plan. My plan was always to sell it direct and then have it in my med spa.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so my next question. Now, as we said earlier, you are a celebrity real estate agent, and you are classified as LA's top 100. That is huge.
That is huge.
Yeah, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
It's amazing. So tell us, how did you even get into managing properties? And was this before, or I guess you said it was after your entertainment career, but how did the opportunity in real estate come about?
So what happened with that is again, like I've told you in the beginning, I never saw myself as wanting to like work for anybody, which is the same. I didn't want to be stuck in the world of selling real estate. It's glamorous as reality TV makes that look. It's not.
I heard it's like a full-time thing.
It's a 24-hour job. You know what I mean? It's 24 hours, 365 days. I would be on vacation and I'm still working. I'm still dealing with clients. I mean, there's some clients that I had to work with for 3.5, 4, 6 months, and I'm showing them 26 properties.
Wow.
Before they choose one. So it's a very tiring 100%. The pay is good, but it's a lot. And so I already came into it with the mentality that I didn't want to have to solely depend on me doing that hustle every single day. So that's how I got into managing properties. I started to buy my own properties and I short-term rental them out. So I own 26, well, I don't own them, but majority of them, I have 26 Airbnb properties where I short-term lease them out to like corporate rentals. And so that's kind of how that started. So I started managing my own properties, and then my clients are like, wow, I have a property in Miami. Can you manage this? I have a property. So it kind of started that way.
So by managing your own properties, now you don't have to do it full time. It's just kind of like you have the more flexibility.
Exactly. 100%. So it's a very well-oiled machine. And then especially when you get somebody in your properties for 30, 60, 90 days, it's like, you're good. You know what I mean? It's just the rent is due. You pay your rent and the maintenance. I have my cleaners come clean. So it's a really well-oiled machine.
So it's less kind of time consuming. So that's cool, because I did hear, like I said, that with real estate, you have to put 24 hours into it. You know, it's a lot of money into it, and you can build long-term wealth, but it's definitely something
it's not easy.
A full-time thing. So you could go the route that Shawna's going, which is managing properties instead of doing the whole real estate, full time.
I mean, I feel like I earn my stripes. I definitely, I put in the work 100%.
Yeah,
so
that's awesome. Okay, so that was my next question. Goes into my next question. What type of properties? You said they're Airbnbs, but where are they located?
So I have properties
in London, and
I was in London. Oh my God, that's something different though. That has a lot to do with my med spa. Like we can talk about that too. But my properties are all over California. Honestly, I have a lot downtown. I have North Hollywood. I have Studio City, and the Valley, of course. I try to keep them in very like touristy areas where I know people that come here for a vacation. Where do they want to go? They want to go to Hollywood. They want to be downtown by the Staples Center. They want to be in Studio City. So I try to keep them in very touristy spots.
Nice. And I also briefly read something about that they're cannabis friendly.
Yes.
Could you tell us a little bit about that?
So absolutely. So I partnered about a year and a half ago with a really great company called High B&B. So they started in Canada, actually. It's a full female ran business, and I think it's beautiful. She is actually a part of Berkshire Hathaway, so they have a big backing to them, which is huge. But so she started wanting to be the competitor to Airbnb. So she was like, you know what, Airbnb is great, but they shun anybody smoking weed in their properties. Absolutely, even though we live, it's legal. You know what I mean? So it's like, exactly. And then when you're on vacation, what do you want to do? You want to relax. And I think they try to take away the stigma behind what does someone that smokes weed look like and how do they behave in your property. And I think a lot of times it gets lost and they think that like it's just young kids that smoke weed and they'll tear your property up and they partying. But it's not though. It's the guy that is here traveling, and maybe he works for Apple, maybe he works for IBM, and he just wants to go home and relax and unbutton his collar and smoke. And I think that should be fine. And so that is why I thought it was a great partnership to partner with them and say, oh, I would love to partner with you and do short-term rentals and make them cannabis friendly. And then we also like create experiences around cannabis. So if you come in and you want a massage that has to do with CBD, or you want a welcome package to your clients when they come in and you have edibles. So High B&B really set that up, and I love it. It's a completely different experience. Thank you.
And I will also attach that at the bottom of the screen so you guys can check out all her listing as well. But that's pretty dope. I never heard of that.
Yeah.
That's very different.
Thank you.
Nice. Okay, so enough about the career stuff, but let's get into a little bit of your personal life. Well, are you in a relationship? And if so, what would you say keeps you motivated? And also, how would you say you manage having a partnership as well as being an independent woman?
Man,
it's doing a lot of stuff.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I feel like sometimes I feel like an octopus, especially because I am in a relationship, but my boyfriend is also a public figure. So it's like, I think we motivate each other, you know, because I see his success, and then it's like, oh, I'm the girl that wants to match you.
Right.
I'm not the girl that wants to stay at home and be taken care of. I'm like, oh my God, you got booked for power. I want to do this. I want to do this. So it's like, I think that's what makes our relationship great. And that is what pushes me and drives me in a relationship. So, yeah, I think that's what it is. We being off of each other.
Right.
And I don't know. Honestly, you asked me how do I make time for relationships and business?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
You're doing a ton of stuff.
I don't know. You know what? I think a lot of times you just manage it.
You're also a mom. I did not know that.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. A lot of people don't know that.
A girlfriend or fiance, businesswoman, entrepreneur. Like, you're doing a bunch of
stuff. It's a lot. And I think when you finally sit down and you hear another person say what you're doing,
right,
you're like, wow, I am really doing a lot.
Yeah.
But when you're in the mix of it, you're just go. You don't think about it. You're just like, this has to be done. I got 4 meetings. I got this. I got that. And so you don't really think about it. And I think that is why, like, I'm ready to go.
All around. Yeah, women can do a lot of stuff.
We can.
Put our minds to it.
Right? Superwoman on 100.
100%. Nice. Well, thank you again for sharing all this information. What would you say also, Shawna, what can we expect next coming out for you? For those who never met you before, what do you have on the way?
So very much so. I just shot my first film this year, so I'm really excited about that. And it's called The 4th District. So whoop whoop to them. I hope that I hope we see it later on this year. So you'll definitely expect to see that. And then I'm opening my med spa in Houston, Texas. Thank you.
Yes, tell us a little about that too.
So my med spa, it's just, you know, it's upkeep. It's obviously women based, but men can come too, and we can do treatments for you guys. But it's just anything that you can do for your body outside of surgery. So it's going to have fillers. It has fat burning tools. It teaches you how to exercise. And then I'll have my products in there will teach you how to, you know, not only externally, but internally, take care of yourself. Yeah.
Nice. And you said this is going to be where?
In Houston. I'm opening it in Houston, Texas, in River Oaks.
Nice.
Thank you.
So why did you choose Houston, if you don't mind me asking?
No problem. I chose Houston, honestly, because it's cheaper there. The taxes are a lot less there. And just my clientele base that I'm looking for is there. And it's the first one. So it's my first one that I'm opening, and I plan to open more.
Congratulations. That's
Thank
amazing.
you.
Now also, Shawna, before you leave us today, if you can give any advice to other women out there who are trying to break into this industry, as well as future entrepreneurs who are trying to balance everything like what you're doing, what would it be?
You know what? I think my biggest advice that I ever received was from John Singleton, because I used to mentor with him, and he always told me never let somebody put you in a box. And I think that is what I've always carried, because I think as women, especially us, people, if they see you as this, that's all they want to see you as.
Exactly.
And it's just like, and I think a lot of women step back and they dim down their light because they want to appease people and make other people feel comfortable. And then also it's scary to step out of that box, but you don't only have to be one thing. And I feel like on my spectrum, I went from being a producer to a realtor to a business owner, and those are all very different things. But if I had been scared and I took what people put me in this box, I don't think I would be that open, you know? Mm-hmm. So that's what I think.
Awesome. And that's what an entrepreneur is. You know,
absolutely.
It doesn't have to be just one thing. You're balancing a bunch of things, you know?
Do it.
And you're good at it. So if you're good at it, why limit yourself?
Exactly.
Yes. Well, thank you again. And also, Shawna, where's the best place that everybody can find you and keep up with all that you're doing?
So I am on Instagram and I'm on Twitter. I talk a lot of stuff on Twitter, so I don't know if you want to follow me on Twitter, but my Twitter is Big Shawna B, and then my Instagram is only the number 1 Shawna B.
Awesome. Well, you're gonna have to come back after you
Absolutely.
tell us all about it, and I'm definitely gonna.
I mean, you got to come out. You have to come out. So we got to take the cameras and we got to come out and talk about it.
Right, exactly, 100%. Well, thanks again, and that wraps it up today for Deja Breelove Presents, and I will see you next week.